Okay, Anne, so let's kind of talk through some of the gains you've seen in your work with me. So I want to ask you, first of all, what did other practitioners you worked with do for you where you felt they fell short? And how have I been able to provide you with more value so far?
Well, I have hired 3 prior to Courtney, and I guess to put it, long story short, they call themselves a coach, but they did not get me in the game. They didn't act like they really cared at all about um, what I was doing or if I had a question. Simply, they really weren't there. And I don't feel that with Courtney. I feel very comfortable with sending her an email, sending her a text, and whatever it is, and she answers me, and she's just so full of knowledge and just down to earth and caring and so smart that I think one of her initial comments that really drew me to her was that she wanted this to be my last. That was her goal, was for this to be my last coach. And I feel like it will be.
That's so awesome, Anne. And just to kind of go back to something I remember you and I talked about a bit in the beginning, do you feel like you struggled with other practitioners sort of coming at you and starting you off strong and sort of saying, oh, well, we'll do all this lab work for you,
Oh
for
yeah,
example. And then
yeah,
once that happened, they didn't really have a good comprehensive follow through program for you, right?
right. That's it. Follow through.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so you feel like you're getting more value in that regard this time
Hmm.
around. Awesome.
Right.
Awesome. And so if you remember back to that initial consult we did where we went through the nutrition assessment questionnaire and your health history form, and I kind of showed you what was going on with your health and then made recommendations for additional labs based on that. Do you remember what was it about that appointment that you really got value out of and convinced you to go ahead and work with me?
The initial labs, when we went over them, I think it was you saying that it was my hormones were tanked. And uh, I think I kind of knew that because I was never overweight or had health issues prior to menopause. And so I really, you have so many people talking about calories in, calories out. And I was like, no, that's not the case here. I really didn't think that was the case, even though I'm learning a lot about eating now. But I felt like you had the answers to that issue,
Yep.
and I didn't know what to do about hormones
Yeah. And kind of
at
connect.
all. I didn't know the answer to the hormone deal.
Yeah, so you felt like it painted a picture of how all these different imbalances we found were connected and how there were more than just, it was more about, it went beyond the food you ate. There were other things playing into that that dysregulated it. And
Right,
we could start to
right.
work that out, right, and get you some progress.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so kind of staying on that same theme, what have been the health gains you've noticed so far in our work together?
I've never been able to see the scale move in the right direction, and I've seen 8 pounds, so it's going in the right direction. And just I wasn't able to get my rings off for the last 3 years, and now I can take them off. So doesn't sound like a big thing, but that shows me things are moving in the right direction.
Awesome. And are you noticing just even brain function and your overall quality of life? Are you seeing some gains there as well?
I see lots of gains in so many different ways. That I don't know how to list them right now on the spot, but just even mindfulness, and conversations and being aware of how other people are responding to me and how I have to respond and how I have to be strong to do what I need to do for me.
Yep. So you feel like you're coming into yourself in a deeper way, right? Coming into
Mhm.
good relationship with yourself as we go on this journey together.
Yeah, yeah. And
Awesome.
and another thing is you're not just about the nutrition. You kind of fill in all the other parts of daily life with uh, thinking about habits, habits and mindfulness and structure and just so much more to it. It's awesome.